嘿、大家好，我是怎么 Jones。今天这部影片呢，算是突然看到嘴绿邀请 AD 上 Podcast 聊到去年惊天动地的卢卡交易案，同时 AD 也分享自己在独行侠的经历、被交易至无知的感受，以及一开始也谈到了 AD 生涯的各个时刻情况。那么我们就赶快开始吧。
记得订阅、按赞、加入黑猪王。
记得订阅，怎么唱
Podcast 一开始嘴绿聊到了2020年的泡泡冠军，问 AD 在离开纽奥良之后，真正收下梦寐以求的冠军的真实心情。
Yeah, man, I talk about this a lot. I actually just talking about this 2 days ago too, right before we played Brooklyn. That was the whole reason. That was the whole goal. Leaving New Orleans, I wanted to compete for championships. Leave New Orleans, get to LA. By far the best team that I've been on, since then. As we're playing, to start the season, we kicking ass. We like number one in the West, and then COVID happens and we stop. Go to the bubble. We don't know what to expect, right? I don't know what's going to happen, how the game's going to go, because we had way more games left than what we actually played in the bubble. We were playing and, go through the whole run and, we win. And at that moment, I feel like I've accomplished everything. Why did I come to LA? To win a championship. My first year, I get it done, right? I'm in a corner, sitting on a little bench thing, wherever the thing is in front of the bench. I'm crying, and I'm just sitting there, just soaking it all in. Like, damn, this shit really happened. Like, I'm really an NBA champion. You get the confetti, and you got the champagne in the locker room. Like, my dad's back there, he enjoyed. Like, it's a great time. My family's there, my wife's there, my daughter. Like, it's beautiful.
接着两人其实也针对泡泡联盟的含金量去做了讨论，但具体的内容其实都和过往的评论相去不远。两人都认为在相同环境下和同为 NBA 的对手打球，甚至当季湖人本来就属于联盟强权，并不认为有质疑该届冠军的必要。接下来两人谈到了 AD 生涯首次转队的经验。
That was my first time ever essentially being a villain in anything, right? Because remember, I came on the scene late, junior year of high school. Like, so everybody's like, we don't really know this guy, whatever. Through college, I won. It was like, oh, AD, everybody loved him. Go to the Olympic team, like the best teammate, best rookie, and I'm having a great time in New Orleans. I just feel like at that time I wanted to win. And, I've been to the playoffs twice in New Orleans, and I was like, go to the arena, I see the crowd, I'm like, man, this is what it's about. At that time, I don't think we were just in a line. We won, in the same ballpark when it came to like trying to win. And that's all I ever wanted to do.
AD 也说到，在他喊完卖我之后，总管就被炒掉了。那个当下，他也认知到自己从反派角色变成了问题人物。当时的高层说他们找不到合适的交易包裹，也不想交易他。再来 ，AD 也谈到当时发生的一些场外事件。
And look, I'm still like, at the time, I'm still a Pelican, so I'm not. Like, I'm going to still come in, be a professional. I'm going to work. We played Minnesota right after the break. And I had like 35, going into the fourth. And I got benched in the fourth quarter. And the fans was obviously booing me when I first came out. And then they like, put him in the game. We trying to win. And I got benched. And that's when they brought in Danny Ferry. And we had a conversation like, we're going to play you, after that game. Like, we're going to play you like 15 to 20 minutes a game. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. Because now, and as a basketball player, somebody tell you playing 15 minutes, bro, you're bound to get hurt.
You're bound to get hurt because you're going to bullshit. And you spending 7 of those 15 minutes getting loose.
Exactly. So I'm like, I can't do that, And he came and, talked to, Drew as well and hit all the young guys and, told them they were going to play them. End up finishing the rest of the season, end up getting traded in the summertime.
AD 也说到，当一支球队不想要你的时候，他们大可以直接把你交易掉，不用考虑到太多后果。但那个当下，他真正在意的是竞争总冠军。纽奥良甚至开出了天价的合约，但那一切真的跟钱无关。接着 AD 继续谈到当时让他更难以接受的部分。
I'm gonna tell you what got me though, Dre. I'm gonna tell you what got me though. And you say that best player in franchise history, like points, rebounds, blocks, like all this. You know what's crazy? When I went back, I did not get a tribute, and that was the final straw.
Get the fuck out of here!
Never got a tribute. I didn't get a tribute going back to New Orleans.
What?
No. Which pissed me off. While the first game back, I think I had like 40 42 or 44, 43, something like that. I was fucking hot.
AD 也说，当时真的是连一张致意的图片都没有，喊完他的名字之后，一切就没了。两人都无法认同一支没有太多历史巨星的球队这样对待明星的方式。接着，两人正式进入到卢卡交易案这个话题，先从 AD 这边开始聊到当时的整个过程。
Play in Charlotte, have like a 40-20 or something like that. Team goes to Philly, play in Philly, hurt my abdomen, go see the doctor in Philly. And the team going to New York after, but I wasn't going to play. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go back to LA, rehab, get ready. We play the Clippers on Tuesday. At the time, we beat Philly, we beat New York, we beat the Clippers. We're going to be in the 4th seed. All right, we're in 5th already. So I'm like, all right, this is the plan. Cool.
AD 也说，当时他回到洛杉矶的家里，看到湖人在客场赢球，还非常开心，心想自己礼拜2就准备好要出阵了，湖人就能北伐到西区第4。结果普林卡的电话就打来了。
Rob Pelinka calls me, but mind you, it's 8:45, 9 LA, so it's 12, back in, in 11:45, 12 in New York. So I'll hit him back tomorrow, Then he texts me like, AD, when you get a chance to be back, man, coach got something to run by you. So I'm like, all right, it could be a trade. I mean, I did just come out and say that, I want a big, I think we need a big, whatever. Rich said he tried to call me. I never got Rich's call, right? So Rich didn't call my wife. It was like, hey, tell AD to call me, whatever. So get downstairs, my chef down there, he cleaning up. And I'm like, what up, Rich? He's like, man, they just traded you to Dallas. And I'm like, man, shut up. But I know because I've spoken to Rich before. I'm like, man, Luka's so cold, bro. We used to talk about Luka all the time. And I'm like, man, imagine me with Luka. Oh my gosh. Because at the time, I wasn't sure what Bron was going to do, if he was still going to play or retire. But I wasn't even thinking about being traded or asking to leave.
AD 也说，他最一开始的想法是我要去跟卢卡组队了吗？卢卡的传球跟组织肯定能够帮助自己不少。那时他根本不认为独行侠会交易 LukaDoncic， 但同时也想不到独行侠能够拿谁交易自己。但结果听下去之后完全傻住。
And he was like, they traded you for Luka. I'm like, Rich, shut the hell up. What do you want? I'm really thinking he's just playing. And he was like, man, I swear. And at the time, Rob Pelinka is calling me. So I'm like, all right, Rich, I'm gonna call you back. Let me see. No, I'm sorry. Nico was calling me. Hello? I told you I was gonna come get you one day. I wanted you. Huh? I'm still like, all right. I know Rich and Nico cool. Y'all playing a joke. So I'm like, huh? So I tell Nico, I didn't even speak. I said, yo, let me call you back. So now I'm like, all right, I'm about to call Rob Pelinka back. So I call Rob Pelinka back and I'm like, hello. He like, yeah, he, telling me all this stuff. And basically I got traded for Luka.
AD 也说，在普林卡跟他解释这一切的时候，他虽然听了，但是完全没听进去。当时他告知身边的所有人都没有人要相信他。AD 自己也是直到看见 Shams 发布的消息之后，才开始确信这一切是真的发生了。
From the business standpoint, I can't be mad, but why? I just couldn't fathom. I couldn't understand it. And I'm like, and nobody told me nothing. Nobody said a thing to me. So you just catching me off guard, yeah, you traded to Dallas. That's what I couldn't get over, and I still can't get over. I think I deserve much more respect than that. All the time I've been here, shit, I was there 6 years. And all the time, we won a championship, all this stuff, and I can't get a phone call or a text that tell me, look, this is what we're thinking. So all I know is that Rob, what you was calling me for was to tell me that I was getting traded, but that was already 10 minutes before the trade was about to be announced. So you already knew this already, or you had to, at some point a conversation had to start about me being traded for Luka. And it never got to me hey, this is what we're thinking, whatever, right? So I think that's the biggest thing that kind of fucked with me this entire time.
虽 虽然说完全可以理解 AD 这边的心情，毕竟他也的确为了湖人付出且完成许多，但老实说，那笔交易真的是可能稍微透露就会告吹的，也完全能理解为何当时需要封闭讨论到连当事人都不知情。接着 AD 开始回忆到自己刚到独行侠的时候。
In the first game, like I wasn't even ready to come back. I'm gonna be completely honest. I was like,
but you was feeling that pressure. I'm sure.
That, yeah, hell
I felt the pressure for you. Like, damn.
Yeah, I'm like, look, these motherfuckers just went to the finals and they just traded Luka for me. I got to. I have to, you know. And I get there. I get to Dallas, and I check into the hotel, and I go get some food, and I come back, and they got the little mailing cards that you can write, and it was one under my door. And I pick it up with some macaroons on the door handle. I don't even eat macaroons. So I open the door and I open the door and I get the letter and it read, "Dear AD, hope you liking your time in Dallas. Here in Dallas, we love Dirk, barbecue, and Luka,
Jesus.
and the Cowboys. But what we love more than all of that is championships. The boos you're going to hear are not for you." I'm like,
AD 也说他在看完那封信之后就知道这一切会很疯狂了，同时附近的一切都是 fire Nico， 从媒体、球场外等等都是。接着 AD 这边开始谈到独行侠时期一连串的受伤过程。
You know, J. Kidd trying to take me out in the first quarter. I'm like, nah, let me run. Like, let me run. You know, I'm feeling it. My body is so hot. Like I got steam coming off me, and I've never been like that. But I got so much adrenaline in my body. And I'm like, you know, play the whole first quarter, come back in. I play like 9 in the second. I come out the end of the first, and I'm grabbing my abdomen like, man, that shit a little sore, but like, whatever. And then it started trickling down. I'm like, you know, I start feeling something in my groin at halftime. And I'm like, man, shit, whatever. Like, I just ain't played in a minute. Like, it's whatever. Put a heat pack on, go out, and the move I make fucking 50 times a game, nigga. Just step. And I felt like, I ain't feel a pop, but I just felt like something. And I was like, man, it's something weird. So I tried to run. I'm like, man, I can't run. So I'm like, yeah, I probably ain't gonna come back to the game.
AD 也说那场是他唯一跟凯瑞一起出赛的一场，虽然自己后来在附加赛回归前面对到灰熊砍进了40分，但很可惜球队还是被淘汰出局。后来夏天眼睛的伤势这赛季刚开打就又立刻伤到阿基里斯腱。AD 也说他知道这是他自己的问题，但他也同时觉得很可惜没能让独行侠球迷看到健康 AD 的那一面。影片的最后就是关于前进华盛顿的这段，后面的内容 AD 其实也聊到了对于今年冠军 MVP 的想法，同时也表态假如收到美国队的征召，自己也完全乐意去打2028年的奥运。那么我们就把巫师这段当作是今天的结尾。
From the outside looking in, Dre, like, people don't understand. I didn't understand. I was one of these guys too. It was like, damn, Washington? Like, what? But then when you get here, you look at the facility, you look at, you know, the little details of it, the team, not bad. Like, I like the young guys on the team. Like, these motherfuckers can play. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bub, they play hard. They're not afraid of the moment. They're not scared. And so for me, when I talk to the GM, when I talk to the owner, when I talk to the president, I'm always going to be about winning, right? No matter what, I want to win. I just know, and you know, it's tough to be one of the worst teams in the league, and then next year you're a championship contender.
It's tough thing.
You know, but now if you're saying, hey, look, we can go from one of the worst teams, hey, we make playoffs, you get, you know, first, second round, and you stacking, then, you know, it's a different conversation. Yeah. You know, but it's not going to happen overnight, right? And so for me, like, I want to be able to compete for championships, and obviously this team is not there yet, you know? So I got to, like, I'm going into the summer, you know, having conversations with them, like, what's realistic? Like, what are y'all thinking? If we are, you know, trying to win, what other players are we getting? At the end of the day, I want to compete for championships. Like,
好了，那么以上就是今天的影片。如果你喜欢这部影片，请记得按赞、订阅、分享给更多人知道。最近在脆上蛮火网的，有兴趣也可以追踪一下。那么我们就下部影片再见啦。